Hey, welcome to your April. Avril is French. Avril. My French has really gone downhill. April predictions. I hope you guys are good. The aesthetic we're going for today is librarian slash office worker. Maybe I work in a law office without any experience, and that's the look we're going for. So yes. Yeah, I hope you guys have been good. Um, I'm actually filming this video back to back with my like celebration 100 subscriber count. So I hopefully I it looks like it's a different video because I had to like change shirts just to make it look like it's a different day because yeah, life is hard right now for me, and like you gotta do back to back videos because some days you just don't have time to film, and you gotta do like pre-recorded. Wow, I really feel like a YouTuber, like having a schedule. But yes, I'm excited for you guys today. We're gonna do April predictions, and yeah, if you guys like the video, feel free to subscribe, comment, share, like, whatever you want to do. And once again, every deck I use is going to be listed below. And we actually have some new decks that we're going to use. Um, sorry, I'm trying to like reverse my thinking because I'm filming like this one before the actual one I post. So it's going to be a little bit of a reversal moment. But yeah, we're going to get into it. I hope you guys enjoy. I love you all. Thank you so much for your support. And I hope you have a wonderful month. I be there for you no matter what, and I'll see you in your pile. Hey, I'm free. I'm like going through that thing where it's like, am I recording? It should be fine. If it's not, GG. But yes, welcome in. April is the time. I can't believe it's April. Like 4 months, like almost half the year is over. And guys, how's your year have been? Whoa, English today is not my strong suit. How has your year been today? Today, by the way, like just so far, guys, I feel like I need a little bit of support. So we are gonna do some nice readings for you guys. When I do readings, I do genuinely enjoy them. So I feel like it gives me a boost, and hopefully it helps you guys as well. So yes, here are your three piles. I'm so sorry the lighting is gonna go out every few seconds because there's something wrong with my lamp. So if it gets dim, let's just think of it as ambiance. So yes, the first item is the frog that just tried to leap out of my hand. So if you choose this will be your pile number 1. The prince frog. Can you guys see? It's a beautiful frog. But if the lighting was on, oh, you're back? Oh, wonderful. Okay, so the lighting is on. Okay. So yeah, a beautiful frog moment. That's pile number 1. For pile number 2, it is like a little bit of a vanity moment. If you like to look at yourself in the mirror, then this is for you. If you think you're like, what's that movie where it's like mirror, mirror on the wall? Who's the beautiful of them all? Was it fairest of them all? Anyway, so yeah, if you feel like you're like a little bit of like a main character syndrome, then yeah, this is for you. Number two. And then pile number 3, it's a little teapot. It's a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my nozzle. Here is my spout. Actually, that's totally not the right word. Anyways, pile number 3, you got a little, or you can see this as the little genie cup from Aladdin. Sorry if I keep pressing. I just don't even know what's happening. Okay. So yes, whichever pile you guys choose, whichever pile that resonates with you will be your April predictions. Timestamps are listed below if you would like to skip to your reading. And I hope you guys have a wonderful month. I love you all. And why am I diddling? Okay, anyways, I shall see you in your pile. Bye. Welcome. Pile number 1, if you chose Le Frog. Le Frog. I'm going to practice my French. I don't know why I'm speaking French today. It's not like I speak it. If you chose pile number 1, this is your reading for April. Oh my gosh, we're already a mess. Sorry, I'm like such a mess. Every reading is getting slightly more chaotic. Well, today I'm not filming at night, so at least I can kind of like be loud. Also, these shuffles are getting worse. So, anyways, I hope you guys have been having a wonderful year. I am going through it, so I hope these. Look at this chunky shuffle. I hope you guys have been doing better than me. But at the end of the day, life is life, and we have to all go through things to be happy. And I'm going through it now. So, yes, I'm going to be strong in the end. But yes, pile number 1, Page of Swords. Okay, April, pile number 1. Oh my god, that's like 40 cards. We can't do all of them. Let's just do one of them. Okay, so let's just do these 3. And we're alive. Hello, lamp. Okay. So, I think you're gonna be... Okay, wait. The overall theme I get is like your month is gonna feel like pretty productive. You have the Page of Swords, which is like the card of like learning. You could be a student in school right now, or if not, you're gonna go back to school. Or if you're not in school and you're working, or you're even if you're not working, you're learning something new, which is gonna be super exciting. I'm excited for you. You're expanding your mind and you're expanding your horizons in April. I think you are gonna be kind of like having a beginner mindset where you're gonna be open-minded and you're just gonna absorb. Yes, you're gonna absorb and you're gonna just like see things in a different way as the light glitches. And then we're also having for you the most... this is my honestly my bias is I love the Fool card. I think it's one of my favorite cards, if not my favorite card in all of tarot. And this one is beautiful. This is actually, I think, the Little Mermaid. Not gonna lie, I don't really remember the movie. If I watched it, I don't remember much of it. But yeah, oh my god, the lighting. Oh, okay, I guess they're like, no, you don't remember the Little Mermaid. That's it. But yeah, you're gonna be taking a chance. I think you're gonna be stepping outside of your comfort zone in April. Maybe delving into more unfamiliar territories. Such as, of course, new learning. Like you're learning new things, but also I think you're gonna be doing things that you wouldn't necessarily thought you would do, but I think you are gonna be learning from it and excelling in the field. It could literally just be like a hobby. Like pretend you've like I've always wanted to cook a specific dish. You know, this is a very specific example. I think you are gonna be learning it, and even if you make mistake, I think you're gonna enjoy the process. Because the learning process is about making mistakes, you know? So yeah, very fresh for you. I think you're gonna have a very nice new perspective on things. And then you have the 6 of Pentacles, which is really wonderful in terms of giving back. So I think in terms of the beginning of the month, you're going to be absorbing, you're going to be learning, someone's teaching you, something is going to be enlightening you. But then near the end of the month, I think you are going to give back. You're going to be maybe teaching somebody else, you know, what you have learned and applying your skills. Or you could just be volunteering your time, helping, or just like giving back to the world or the community or just people in your life, you know? I think you are going to feel pretty grounded by the end of the month. Whatever you learn, it's going to be really valuable for you. And I think you are going to be willing to, you know, give back to maybe even the people who taught you, or just give back in terms of like what you've learned. How do we apply the skills? So yes, your month seems pretty wonderful. Let's get you another card. Let's get you maybe an Astral House, and then we'll do some tea leaf. So your Astral House for April, like what's the focus? Oh, you got 2. Wow. I don't think I've ever pulled 2. Let's just take. Oh my god, wealth. So maybe we're going to be making a little bit more money than usual. I want to say we are. So if you are employed, it could be in like a bonus. Maybe you hit commissions. It could also just mean you get like more money for some reason this month. Maybe some things that are just like flourishing in terms of financial abundance. And then you also have career is a good focus for you. So if you are in school and you're not working, or if you're unemployed, You are gonna like basically see fruits of your labor if you keep working hard and having an open mind. Of course, this could also read as in wealth, as in maybe your health is gonna be doing really good this month because physical, I also read as health. So maybe you're gonna feel better, your body's gonna feel better, your health is gonna be picking up. Yeah, whatever you want it to be, we're gonna read it as that. And then we're gonna get you some tea leaf card. So what tea leaf card? Needle and thread. Ooh. A sincere wish will be granted. So yes, things are coming into place. I feel like for you, April is going to be a pretty good month to, like, if you have any goals or ambitions or wishes, I think they are going to be fulfilled as long as, of course, you put in the work. But I think for especially you, Paul, number one, if you do it like intention, manifestation, and goal setting, you can definitely achieve, even if it's like small wins. I think you are gonna achieve them, but you have to put the intention in place. I'm also gonna get you a Green Witch Oracle. But yeah, I think Paul, number one, it's a nice month for you. I love it. I love it. Living for the positivity. And several cards. You know what? Should we just take it all? I feel like you're getting a lot of cards. Maybe the world loves you. Yes. Okay, so. Oh, I never pulled this one. Okay, this is number 19. Oh, I love that. Not sure what sign that is, or I'm really bad with astrology, whatever sign that is. And then it's a fennel. Oh, I thought it was like a cucumber. Wait, cucumber. Sorry, I meant like a celery, like a fat celery, but it's actually a fennel. Fennel is very delicious. If you've ever had fennel dumplings, it is like the best dumpling you'll ever eat. So please, wait, is it fennel or was it dill? Never mind, it's dill dumplings. Fennel dumplings are pretty bomb, but dill dumplings are like better. But fennel dumpling give you a bit of crunch. Sorry, I don't know what we're doing. So yeah, strength, fennel. Let's read about the fennel, okay? Actually, no, let's look at both and then we'll read. So yes, first is fennel. Then we have affection with number 12, sorrel. Ooh, maybe some of you guys, if you have not already, you'll be finding love this month. If you're in a relationship, it's going to be flourishing. But yes, let's read number 19 first. 19. Okay, so number 19 is strength with the fennel. I have never had so many good ideas day after day as when I work in the garden. Ooh, so yeah, a lot of like mindset learning ideas are flourishing for you in April. You will find a greater strength and positive grounding energy coming forth, and even an invitation to undertake a new life path. Ooh, okay, so the full card, new decisions. Friendships are highlighted by the fennel, and you may find you are spending additional time with those you align closely with. Situations in which sharing is high on the agenda will occur, and you are being prompted to share or teach what you know. With the Six of Pentacles at the end of the month, when you learn, you teach others. Be careful not to work too hard or to become unnecessarily reclusive. So yes, this month is telling you to be a little bit more collaborative, be a little bit more social with people that you trust, and also teaching at the end of the month. I would say like what you learned, maybe sharing the wealth of knowledge. So the cultivation I'm gonna skip just because it's just talking more about the plant. And then in terms of correspondences, it's used for grounding, completion, goals, friendships, and shared success. So yeah, sharing is a also important theme for you. Sharing the abundance, you know. So yes, that is the fennel, and let's do the affection since you did get two cards. So the sorrel is for affection. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, we're fumbling. Sorry guys, I can't even. Yes. So affection, it will be the love of gardening is a seed own once. Sorry, the love of gardening is a seed once sown that never dies. Ooh, new experiences are coming your way. Okay, so you have like two things about new experiences, which means you will feel prompted to find new ways of doing things. If you are seeking a solution, be more receptive to suggestions and openings. Ensure you are putting your true feelings into all that you are doing. A valuable proposition should come your way, but don't get too carried away. Interesting. So yes, it's just telling you to be a little bit more open to any new things that are coming away. So don't be closed minded. Of course, have the beginner's mind. In terms of uses, it's used for agreement, dexterity, love, family, and inner healing. Interesting. So yeah, I'm feeling a lot of like maybe for you this month is more social than most times. You're gonna be a little bit more involved in people. I mean, it could be, but with people is what I was trying to say. Let's do your Moonology. So for this month, what is your Moonology card gonna be? But yeah, wonderful month so far. Loving it. Okay, wow. Okay, that's a lot. Okay, should we not? Okay, wait. Okay, let's not. Okay, let's just take that. I know we want to do the whole deck. Like, clearly all the cards love you today, but we can't. Let's just do this one. So yes, surrender to the divine, a full moon. Ooh. I know when I'm filming this, I just, it's been a new moon. So far the new moon has been a lot, but full moon, let's see what that means. Interesting. Full moon. Okay. Yeah, so let's read that. So surrender to the divine. Oh my god, there's a thing calling me right now. Do you guys get a lot of spam calls? Like, what the fuck is that? I should really mute my phone. Okay, anyways. So surrender to the divine full moon. The very word climax brings all sorts of ideas and images to mind. Agreed? But it really is the feeling of this card. Life is coming to a head, a point, a conclusion, or a turning point. There may be some kind of change and possibly even some sort of emotional explosion. Tune into your emotions now and see what they're telling you. They're very likely close to the surface. No matter when in the cycle you've pulled this card, matters will soon conclude and you'll find out whether or not your wishes are going to come true. The odds are in your favor, as this is a very positive card. You may need to work harder than usual to keep cool as events unfold, and you are getting the answers that you need. So, some meanings for this card could include a wish you made may be about to come true. Okay, so you have two cards about wishes coming true. Um, it's make or break time, so now is the time to start. There could be a sense of madness in the air. Breathe deep and stay calm. You may need to forgive someone to release negative energy. It's time to let go of the past and to move on. The full moon marks the climax of the lunar cycle, making this card something of a power card. The full moon is often the time when answers are given to questions asked during the new moon. And pulling this card at any time in the lunar cycle, suggests answers will be coming your way before too long. So yes, if you have been going through a little bit of like contemplation in terms of like what's happening, I think you are going to get a lot of enlightenment and knowledge in the near future. And it did say some stuff about emotions, so not saying you're emotional or anything like that. I mean, we all go through it, but not letting your emotions kind of like dictate everything this month. I think being a little bit more level-headed, being a little bit more analytical is going to really benefit, especially since you get the sword card. Instead of following just how you feel, I think it's important this month for you to use your mind a little bit over your not your heart, but like your thinking. Okay, was that like 40 cards? I'm so confused. Okay, so you got your self-care card for this month is love. Oh my gosh, lovely. Look at all the people. So yeah, I'm really getting a strong sense of like, if you're not usually a social person, to like kind of step out of your comfort zone and become a little bit more social. You're having a lot about like other people are connecting with you. Love people, love them with all your heart. Just be sure to love yourself first. So yes, making sure that you take care of yourself, but also including others in your journey this month. It's kind of giving the opposite of recluse and giving more like like social butterfly almost. Not like you're not like you have to be in a party, but like, just like even one-on-ones with a friend or family member can be really like heartwarming. And it can build your confidence too. So yes, let's do one more card and then we'll do the angel answers. But I actually got a new deck. I think it's like I don't even know if I'm gonna. I think I will use it in this video. So yes, it's a love deck. I got it online. If you're interested, I have link below. But I've never gotten a love deck, so this is gonna be super interesting. Also, I think this love deck is more for those who are in relationships. So if you're not in a relationship or you're not interested or you're not looking, you can disregard this part. But sometimes like love reading, I mean not love, well I guess love reading or love cards can kind of like bleed into like other parts of life such as family and friends. It doesn't have to be intimate love. So take it as you will, but if you are in a relationship, let's see what the love card says. I'm interested. I pulled some card for myself, but I haven't pulled for you guys. So this is going to be super fun. So yes, love for April, group number 1. I can smell the ink. These are definitely straight from China. Like, I'm just like, damn. Okay, so that one really wanted to come out. So, your love card for those in love is magnetic connection. There is a very strong pull and intensity that draws you to this person. Oh my gosh. Oh, I guess this could be, if you're single, there could be someone you're meeting that's kind of making you towards like, oh my gosh. But of course, in your relationship, it seems like a very positive card for you guys. Of course, we could read this as maybe someone like a mentor in your life is kind of like maybe making you feel like you guys are connected on a spiritual level. It doesn't have to be, once again, romantic, but you're making really good connections this month, which is like the overall theme. Like you have literally love in your self-care card. So yeah. Yeah, I think that's your reading. Let's just do the yes or no, guys. So if you have a yes or no question for the month of April, think of it now. And then we're going to do the 3 angel card piles. And just pick the pile that resonates with you. But yeah, your month for April, honestly, it seems... Oh, wait, guys. Sorry, I forgot. I got the new book. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got to do this part too. So, I have this new book called Angel Numbers. Yeah, we're gonna actually start using this every reading. So yeah, once again, everything linked below. But yeah, let's I don't know how I'm gonna choose the number. I think I'm gonna just like randomly choose numbers. So when I put my hand on like the page, that would be your number. But yeah, your angel number, of course you could be seeing certain numbers. Unfortunately, I cannot know which one you see. But I'm gonna just land on a random one and that will just be a little bit of advice for you, okay? So let's do for you group number 1. Ooh, okay, so the number I chose for you is 883, which says your worth. Okay, what does that mean? Okay, so the material world is temporary. The way to be free is the way to be free is to untie yourself from material possessions. Your angels are asking you to focus on the intangible abundance around you rather than on the tangible things you have. Write down 10 intrinsic lessons you've learned that hold you dear. So yeah, I think even though you have like the card about wealth and career and all those physical abundances, I want to say because you did get your 6 of coins, it's to give back the wealth. It's not to be greedy. It's not to like be a hoarding aspect. It's to give. It's to receive and to also give. You know, like kind of like going both ways, not just one way. And I think your angel number is just telling you to, even if abundance is coming, like to not get sucked up in like shallow materialistic things. Not saying you can't buy things that you like. Of course, totally buy things you like. But not to get enraptured in it. That just might be a little bit of a tip. Because the more you give, the more you receive. At least that's what I feel. So yes, these are your 3 angel cards. Think of your yes or no question. So number 1, number 2, and number 3. And whichever card you choose, this will be your answer. So yes. Number 1, if you chose this card, your answer is perfect timing. Okay, so it's a definite yes, whatever you ask. Good things are coming your way. I think now is definitely the time to, if you want to manifest anything or do any goal setting, it is really time to do that now. So yes, number 2, this is your card. You have take action. So yes, another yes card telling you to go forth with your ideas, really giving me the full energy with just like time to dive in, no time to just think and think and think. It's time to do it. It's time to take action instead of talking. We're going to actually move on with it. And if you pick number 3, you have no need to worry. So if you've been stressing, sleeping badly, overthinking, then it's telling you to relax a little bit. Things are gonna fall to place. It is also a yes. And just to kind of like let things go and see where it takes you. So don't overthink things. So yeah, oh my gosh, what a beautiful, beautiful month. Pile number 3. Wait, did I say 3? Sorry, number 1. Okay, well 3. Okay, the frog, the frog people. You are frog people. Yeah. So whoever chose this, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your month. And once again, if you like the video, please feel free to subscribe, comment, like, share, anything you can. Really helps the channel grow. I really appreciate every single thing. And once again, Dexter link below if you are interested. And I shall see you in the next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose this mirror, mirror on the wall, who the fairest of them all, then this is your reading. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm so sorry. I'm so gassy right now. It's gross. But yes. April. What's in store for my group number 2s? What is in store for my group number 2s? I'm in a sing-songy mood. I'm in a sing-songy mood. Yeah, I don't know why. It's because I was listening to like sorry, I'm getting your cards, but I'm just like I was listening to Dreamcatcher. If you don't know Dreamcatcher, you gotta start knowing. But yeah, their lead singer, I think her name is Shion. Apparently I said it wrong and everyone was like, isn't that I don't know. Shion, the main singer, she sang like a cover of Aladdin's Speechless, and it's literally like amazing. And we need to appreciate. So yes, group number 2, pile number 2, your month of April. Interesting. So we already have some type of blockage energy. I took it as a blockage card when it falls literally to the side. So your blockage is the 7 of Wands. I think for your group, you're maybe dealing with some stuff in April, which is a little bit more of like you feel like it's you against the world, very Scott Pilgrim vibes, very like I'm on my own and like I have to fight through all these things and blah, 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 blah. And your blockage is like getting through it, like getting through that, like, I'm getting the sense that sometimes you have to unfortunately be in circumstances that are not favorable to you, but you're gonna definitely get through them. In terms of the 7 of Wands, it does talk about like getting through adversity. So if you feel like things are unfair or things are just more difficult and you feel like you're kind of like having to stand up for yourself, if you feel like you're not being heard or feel like your boundaries are being broken, then I feel like this month you're definitely gonna for lack of better word, find your balls. And you're gonna be like, you know what? Like, no, like this is not how it's gonna go. Okay, listen. So I think you are really gonna start standing up for yourself. You're gonna be making sure that you're advocated for. And I think it's gonna be great because you also have the Page of Wands after, which is like you're gonna be excited. I think you're gonna have a new light in your life where you're gonna feel excited to do things. You are gonna have that spark again. You are gonna have the younger mindset where I think it's kind of like things are gonna be more enjoyable for you near the middle of the month. I think you're finally gonna have that like that giddiness again, whether it's work, school, or even relationships. I think you're gonna go through kind of like a happier phase where you finally have that passion again in you and you're like, I'm actually feeling excited to do things. And then you have your third card, which is the Knight of Coins. So you are going to be very disciplined at the end of the month. You are having to, things are going to slow down. Definitely. Things are going to be slowing down near the end of the month, but you are going to be very diligent. You're going to be hardworking and you are going to be dedicated to something that you're doing and putting a lot of effort into that goal, whatever goal it is. It's gonna take time though, and it's gonna take persistence, and it might not look like there's a lot of result, but I think for you guys, you will see the result later on. Maybe not even by the end of the month, but I think it's kind of like taking those small steps, and each small step you take is going to make like a really big difference in the long run. You just don't see it yet. I think you're still in the developing stages. We're going to get you your astral house for the month, which is a focus card. What's your focus for this month will be love. Ooh. I mean, this is not a love reading, but it can turn into one. So yeah, love. It could be, of course, romantic. Maybe you and your partner are gonna strengthen your relationship. If you're single, it could mean you stumble across someone special. Or this could also talk about just love for people in your life, or just love for what you do. So yeah, love can come in many forms. But I feel like you're finally gonna get that passion again. Like no matter what it is, the passion's gonna get lit up, litty. Yeah, the kids these days, right? So yeah, we're also gonna get your Green Witch Oracle. Yeah, but your reading's flowing. That's really interesting. Your reading just flowing right now. Usually it takes me, like, you know when you get, like... Oh, wait, I didn't get your tea leaf. No wonder it's flowing. I was like, why is it so fast? Because you didn't get your tea leaf. But yeah, I feel like you're gonna kind of, like, glide through this month. Like, maybe at the beginning of the month, it might be a little bit challenging. But I think you're gonna, like, near the end of the month, I think you're gonna be, like, so much more strong. Ooh, another flower vibe. Okay, bouquet. Compliments from an admirer. Oh my gosh, what if this is a love reading for some of you guys? Okay, so for some of you, this literally could be like you're finding love. Like it could just literally just be a whole love reading. But somebody is appreciating you and they're really like wanting to let you know like you're doing a good job or I really admire you in this way. If it's not romantic, it could literally mean like your boss or someone, a teacher or just a friend in your life is like, I really appreciate you and what you do and who you are and whatever it is. Like there's a lot of like positive compliments coming your way. Wow, love that. Oh my god. Okay, let's just do one. That's like so many. Okay, so yeah. Sorry. I just got a little choked up. Maybe someone's nervous to talk to you. Okay, anyway, so you got the apple card, which honestly kind of remind me of, like, I know your love card came out. It kind of looks like the same shape, like kind of like a heart. And it's red. So yeah, I feel like this is a bit of love. It's number 26, continuance with the apple. Ooh. Wait. Okay, so you know how you pick the mirror, like the Snow White, like mirror on the wall? And then the apple is like poisoned? Like, does that like feel like something gonna happen? Okay, anyways. Let's see. Okay, so let's read the apple card. Number 26. I'm like overthinking it. Okay, number 26, continuance. Wait, am I saying it right? Continuance? Continuance. Okay. If a tree dies, plant another in its place. Oh my gosh, that was a little dark. Ooh, okay, let's read what it means. The future is assured, and hope is all around for whatever is going on at the moment. Now is a brilliant time to work on your vision for the future, on goals and reevaluating your past decisions. Apples also align with the energy of love. Oh my gosh, that's what I thought. And especially on bringing romantic bonds closer together. Look at the individual elements of situations a little more closely and be sure that you stand strong in your unique qualities. So yeah, stand strong for your differences and your adversities. I think you should be proud of your adversities. Keep ideas to yourself at the moment. Interesting. So there's a little bit of like maybe not boasting yet, maybe just kind of like keeping it secure or keeping it with people you trust. The usages are immortality. Okay, I love that. Prosperity, love, spirit realm, and blockages. So yeah, you do have a little bit of a blockages with your 7 of Wands. With the adversity, I think maybe some people trying to change you or maybe question who you are. And I feel like with you, you're like, nope, this is not saying like, oh, I'm an asshole. I'm just like an asshole. Of course, if you're an asshole, stop. But most people, I think it's more like if someone thinks you're not conventional or you're not fitting the status quo kind of vibe, then they think you're worth less. And I don't want people to think like if anything, I'm the one who understands that. Don't think like that. Like, don't think that if you're not fitting the mold of society that you're like nothing and you're useless. Honestly, a lot of people that think outside the box have so many great ideas, and I feel like we need to appreciate that. We need to really embrace it. Sorry, embrace that people are different. Yeah. So yeah, for this month, I think it kind of gearing towards love. So if you are interested in love, this could be a little bit of a love reading for you. But yeah, I think people do like your differences. You might find somebody in your in life where they're like, wow, you're not, not like the other girl, but like just kind of like there's little quirks about you, and I think people find it fascinating, and I think you should really just embrace the best version of yourself, even if you have quirks. Quirks are good. It's not negative to have a little bit of like uniqueness in your life. A lot of people, they try to conform, and it's okay, but like at the end of the day, like if that's not what you feel like is right, then you don't have to. Oh my god. Okay, this is literally a love reading. So if you're not looking for love, I'm sorry, but like this is a love reading. You literally have new moon in Libra, and then the scales. When Libra is like Venus planet, and then a new romantic cycle begins. Like hello. But once again, because I'm trying to be inclusive, if it's not a love reading, it could mean that like a love for something you do is growing stronger, because you did have a lot of like wand cards, and wand cards is kind of talking about igniting the flame in your life. So maybe a new passion is coming your way, but I think you are going to fall in love with something you do, or even a person. Okay, let's read this together. So new moon in Libra, give and take could well be the answer to whatever dilemma you're asking about. Compromise may be called for. It's time to start negotiating or even renegotiating. Okay, that was a little bit. When the new moon in Libra, it kind of reminds me of people okay, it's like, I didn't win, I lost. It's like, yeah. When the new moon in Libra comes up, there's a restart for you and for someone else. A new relationship could be beginning. And if that's the case, the chances are this will be a healthy and well-balanced connection. Oh my gosh, love that. In anything you do after pulling this card, doing it in pairs is advised, such as teaming up with someone in a business or in your personal life. So yeah, once again, it doesn't have to like be always romantic. Libra is the sign of relating Libra is the sign of relating, and this card suggests that whoever is at the heart of the issue you're addressing is someone who will be open to talking things through. Avoid being selfish. It won't get you anywhere at this time. Reach out to someone and let them know that you care. Oh my gosh, it's like kind of like, when you like don't talk to somebody for a while, and then you just like give them a phone call, or you just text them, be like, hey, like how you doing, or like, hey, miss you. It really does change things for the better. Additional messages for this card could include feel more and think less. So yeah, maybe for you, pile number 2, it's more about using your intuition this month, using your feelings versus your mind. Marriage or engagement is in the cards. So some of you guys, I guess, like are getting married or getting engaged. Congratulations. A legal matter will go your way. Oh my gosh, yes. So things are like tipping in your way in terms of like justice vibes. Pay some attention to your appearance, but don't be all about appearance. So yeah, like, it's okay to glam yourself up for a date or for a job, whatever. But like, of course, don't be shallow, but it's okay. Libra is about beauty. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for your pile. What a wonderful, wonderful month you're having. Let's do your self-care card. What is your self-care? Okay. Ooh, gambling. So if you gamble, keep doing it. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Risk. Oh my gosh. Also, I noticed that this card is like 2 die. Is it 2 dice called the die, or like dices? Okay, it's not dices. Anyways, yeah, so I see this as like a partnership. I'm getting a lot of partnership, especially with the scales. It was also like 2. What's the risk? So, take a chance. Every risk is a success when you're committed to learning and growth. Oh my gosh. So yes, it's time to take the plunge in terms of if you are trying to date, go on a date, okay? Talk to them, text them, call them, whatever. do it because you could never know. You could find someone that you really match with, and even if it's not a romantic level, you find somebody that you really just get along with on a spiritual level. You guys make each other laugh. You guys just get each other. You don't have to even talk to even feel it. So, oh my gosh, wonderful. Love that. I'm also gonna get your love card. I don't know if I said, but this is a new deck listed below if you're interested. It's from China, so it smells like plastic, but the messages are very good, so I love it. So yeah, once again, this meaning could mean let's read it together and let's see what we can decipher. Oh my god, what is this? Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Oh my gosh. Okay, so for some of you guys, very specific group of you, if you are in a relationship and it's not been going well, then this could indicate that separation is at bay. Of course, it could mean divorce, just breaking up, or just taking a break or taking time apart from each other. And then this is gonna like happen with the new love. Or if it's not new love, you guys take some time apart, you come back, and then you guys are just better. Sometimes you just need time apart from people. You're with them too much, it starts to go insane. So yeah, this could mean that. Of course, if you're single, I think this just kind of means separating yourself from people that are toxic and possibly not resonating for you. Hence, with the Seven of Wands, people that kind of drain you, that are like not boosting you as a person, instead they're bringing you down. Separating yourself from things that are just not for your higher good and not helping you in any way. Okay, so yeah, whatever you want to take that as, whether it's love or career or school or family or friend, just knowing your worth, I think, is really important for this month. Knowing that if someone is just like constantly toxic and negative and like they're not even looking out for me in any way, what is the point? Yes, so yeah, very interesting. Okay, so I think that's it for us. I'm just trying to see if I forgot because my cards are kind of everywhere today. Yeah, I think that's it. We're gonna do your yes or no question now. Oh no, 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 no. Oh my god, did this like pile one too. I got a new book. It's my angel numbers book. And once again, listed below. And this is like if you have any angel numbers you see like patterns of, then it's just gonna tell you the meanings of them. But because of course I don't know what angel numbers you're seeing, I'm just gonna pick a number for the pile and see what advice we can get. So it's just gonna be a random number. Okay, that didn't have a number. So yeah, we're gonna just pick a random number and that will be the card. Ooh, okay, so we have number 406. I clicked on that. So 406 says to be humble. Sit back and learn. Ooh, okay. Being humble and teachable is what your angels encourage you to embrace at this time. There are many situations and contexts in which it is best to sit back, learn, and to grow. Reflect on how what is happening around you today can teach you useful lessons for tomorrow. So yes, be a little bit more open-minded this month as well. Of course, not saying you can't stand up for yourself and all that stuff, but sometimes it's good to also kind of have a student mindset and kind of just learn. Maybe like no one's perfect, so maybe if you're in a debacle, kind of see that compromise once again. Seeing like, okay, so you don't like how I do that, and I don't like how you do that. So how can we learn from each other? Maybe we can find a balance. Yeah. So kind of like having a little bit more compromise, being a little bit more open-minded with the learning. And even sometimes with the Knight of Coins, it's like somebody who's kind of like an apprentice. They're learning from somebody, but they're also working hard at their own pace. So yeah, having a little bit more of not just like I know everything, but kind of like, hey, I'll listen and let's see what we can gather from that. Yeah. Let's do your angel answers. So here are your angel cards. Think of your yes or no question. And then you just pick one of the cards and that will be your answer. And this is just going to close off the reading if you have any specifics you want to ask. So yes, we have number 1, 2, and 3. So whichever angel card is calling for you, this will be your yes or no. And we're ready. So number 1, if this is the one you chose, it says compromise. Wait, okay, so clearly whoever picked this pile, you really need to compromise. So yes, Of course, standing up for yourself, but I keep saying the 7 of Wands, but yeah, to a point, like we can't just be like, F you. It's okay to meet in the middle, okay? It's okay to kind of be like, okay, what is the middle ground? So in terms of a yes or no, it's kind of like a maybe leaning towards a yes, but only if you do the compromise part. So yes. That Oh my god, and the scales too. Sorry, I'm like freaking out. The scale. So maybe like if it's relationship wise, it's like in order for these relationship to work, both sides have to give and take. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Pile number 2, this is your answer for yes or no. It's there's something better. So I feel like it's a no. Only because it says there is something better, so it's kind of like not what you ask for. But that's also really amazing because sometimes like you think you deserve something or you think this is what you want, but in the long run the world has something better for you. So for instance, pretend you're asking like, will I get this job? Like you're applying for jobs and you're like, oh my gosh, will I get this one I really want? And you get rejected. So that just means there's something that's meant for you somewhere else and you just haven't found it yet. But when you find it, it will be amazing and even better than what you thought. So yeah, that's yours, pile number 2. And then pile number 3, yours is reconsider. So this is definitely a no. Not saying it's a bad thing, but sometimes it's like, what else can we do? Maybe there's other options. Maybe this is not a good option for you. So yeah, maybe think about like why it would be a no. I'm not saying, once again, when I say no, it doesn't mean it's a bad thing, but like some things just not meant to be. But some things are also just not meant to be for now. But maybe later on, it will be meant to be. So for now, it seems like a no, but things do change. So don't be down on it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed your reading today for your April predictions, pile number 2. And I hope to see you again in the next video. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Remember to, if you like any of these decks, they're listed in the box. And I shall see you for the next video. And have a wonderful month. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. If you picked this genie lamp or teapot, whatever you see this as, this is your pile and your reading for the month of April. Super excited. So far today, the readings have been going really smoothly. Like, it's just like this message is clear, which is super interesting because I've had so many readings in the past where like the message is just like super vague and you're like, what's happening? I might have jinxed it for your pile though. But yeah, I hope you guys have been doing good. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. And I'm having digestive. Does anyone have acid reflux? I feel like that's definitely a thing for me. So yes, pile number 3. Oh, this card is a human being. Okay, yes. Okay, sorry. The cards are popping out, but it's funny when the cards, like, I call them winks. So when it flips like right side up and then flips back into the shuffle, it's actually kind of crazy. Like, how does that even? It's like a trick. But yeah, someone winked at us. A card winked at us. So yeah, let's get you one more card for the month of Oh, okay, so you got 2 cards. So sorry, let's do 4 cards. You know what else? Pile number 3 is always the pile that gets some extra cards. I'm not sure. Probably because you've been waiting so long. Okay, so yes, pile number 3. Oh, a theme I'm noticing is for your pile, everything is upright. So that's very interesting. That is very interesting. Okay. Oh, okay. So pile number 3, number 1 card. Sorry, what am I saying? The sun. I love this. The vitality. Yes. So for April, your beginning of the month is going to start off strong. You're going to have a really, really strong, powerful energy. You're going to be, very like have a lot of vitality, basically the opposite of sluggish. You're going to be like, yes, I'm ready, and you're having a lot of optimism in your life. Things are going to be looking up for you. So if you are going through a tougher time right now, I think April for you guys, April going to be it. Okay, you're going to be like, hey, I'm here, and you are. So yes, good things are happening. I think good karma is also going to come your way. So if March was a tougher month for you, then April's going to be like, I know it's April showers, but bring me flowers. So yeah, things are good. Um, we also have the Hanged Man in the. It looks reversed, but it's actually upright because he's hanging. So it's like it's kind of like a mind fuck. But yeah, the Hangman. I think later on in the month you are gonna be taking a little bit of time um on your own. Not saying you're gonna become like a recluse, not like the hermit, but you're gonna be kind of like taking time to kind of like have more introspection, see things in a different perspective, maybe have more time to kind of expand your horizons in terms of maybe what you want for the month or how things are going so far, kind of evaluating things. And this could also talk about like sometimes I feel like with hermit, sorry, not hermit, the hangman, you start to like you get little bits of ideas randomly. Like you're taking a shower, or you're on a walk, and you just kind of see like, oh my gosh, little beads of inspiration. I think you're gonna be having a little bit more time for like yourself in terms of like what do I want? Like so far we're already like 4 months into the year. Like what how are things? Just analyzing. But in a very positive and spiritual way. Not in like a stressful manner. You also have the Six of Coins, which is talking about giving back. So I think after your introspective period, nearing the middle or end of the month, you are gonna have the energy and the insight to give back to others. So I think you are gonna be almost. I'm getting the sense that near the end of the month, you're gonna become more of like the person that people go to when they want advice or the person that people go to when they need help, and you're ready. I think you're going to be ready to help them. You're going to be ready to incite them or even lend a helping hand, like physically like help somebody if that's what it is. um yeah, you're going to be able to do that. I think you're going to be in good spot mindset wise where you can share your knowledge, and you can also have the energy to assist others who maybe are going through like a tougher time. And then you have the Queen of Cups to end off your month. So the Queen of Cups, especially upright, is beautiful. She's super intuitive. She's really good with handling her emotions, and she's really good with um feeling empathy for others. And I that's why I feel like you're going to be super emotionally stable at the end of the month, and people are going to come to you and just like kind of ask for guidance, ask for wisdom, because you for your power, I think you're just really sure of yourself. And I think you're going to be ready to definitely give people what they need, but not feeling drained. Because you did have the hanged man at the near the beginning of the month to just kind of like recollect yourself and just kind of ground yourself as well. So yeah, your month is looking like really, I feel like I'm getting the vibe for your group specifically. Like you guys are very mature, and you guys are just like at that point where, at least for like this month, like people are gonna come to you. Like usually like people are like, oh, I need help. No, like you're okay, that's so many. No, you're like, oh, I'm gonna help you. Like you're giving back basically. Because you have like your eggs in a row. Is it eggs in a row or ducks in a row? And then in terms of your Astro House, I'm so sorry. There's a fucking motorcycle, and I just hate them. Oh, sorry if you drive a motorcycle. I just think they're really annoying. Anyways, so the career is going to be a focus for you this month. You are going to be focused on maybe, I would say, like, depending on like what career you have, maybe you're mentoring others, maybe you're training others, maybe you're guiding others. Like you are just like in the position to just like lead. I'm getting strong leadership energy for your pile. And career could mean promotion. It could just mean like you're up leveling yourself in terms of duties and tasks, but I think you're handling it well. You're gonna handle it quite well, actually. What is this? The yolk? What's a yolk? What yolk? I know it's not the egg yolk, but like, what is this? That looks so weird. Okay, feeling tied down or frustrated. Oh my gosh, interesting. So yeah, there might be a point in the month where you feel like you're a little bit, I'm getting the sense that maybe because like you are giving yourself to others, that you're feeling a little bit like annoyed at some point because you're like, oh my gosh, like I'm helping you, right? Not saying that you don't need help or anything, but sometimes it's like when people like take, you also want to remember to reserve your own energy. So if you ever feel like maybe throughout April at some point you're like kind of drained, you know what? Do that hangman, step away for a bit, or it's okay to say no. I want to say as well, as much as like you're ready and you're able to help others, you do not have to like you cannot always be there every second of the day for somebody. Okay, as much as you can, sometimes you need time for yourself. Not saying that does not make you a bad person, does not make you a bad friend. So just making sure that you have that boundary, and if any frustrations you're going through, just know that I think you can get out of it as long as you have that belief. Sorry, I'm gonna Ugh, my throat's really dry. Okay, anyways. Let's see what else you have. Let's get your vegetable card. Yeah. I'm gonna kind of come back to the yoke. I want to see if there's any additional message we can get for it, because I'm kind of like interested in that. In terms of your vegetable, you have the trust card with number 21, basil. Ooh, trust. What are we trusting? Let's read it. Okay. Number 21, basil. Do you say basil or basil? I say basil. Okay. The garden suggests there might be a place where we can meet nature halfway. Okay, so is this about compromise? Basil will indicate energy surrounding trust and the workings of relationships. Consideration and putting more into gaining harmonious ground are required, and although this does include romance, basil is referencing to any relationship or connection. Education and travel are all areas that are shining with positive vibes at the moment, but be wary of being in situations or relationships that you know are not good for you. Oh my gosh. Your uses of this are good luck, love, prosperity, reconciliation, and success. Wait. So yeah, education, I feel like you're the one kind of guiding people this month. Like people are coming to you. But I feel like it also kind of warns you, like once again, like if people do take advantage of your kindness, of your wisdom, of your time, then it's okay to kind of like pull yourself back a little bit, not to completely like disassociate, but just kind of be like knowing your boundary, but to trust that most people do not have the malice intention. But sometimes, of course, with anything in life, trust can be broken. So be a little bit careful that people might take, like for instance, you did get the sun card. Like some people, like they see someone shining, they see someone glowing, and they want a piece of it. No matter what they're gonna do, they're gonna get it, right? So be a little bit careful about snakes in the grass. I think most people this in your life are looking out for you, but it takes one. It takes one evil viper to just kind of ruin your sunlight, and you don't want that. So yeah. You did get two. Let's do it. Yeah, you did get two moonologies. So let's pull both. So the first one is your new moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. Interesting. So we'll read that. And we'll also you have three. Okay, sure. You know what? You're the last pile. Let's go big or go home. All the moons. Okay. You also have the new moon in Aries. It's time to take action. Okay, so a little bit of a feisty energy. And then we have full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. Interesting. You have a lot of different messages for your moon cards. Let's just take a moment to read all of them. So let's start with the new moon in Aquarius. Interesting, though. Wow, so many. It was actually hidden. I didn't even know there was like more than two. Okay, so bring love into the situation. Yeah, okay, so Aquarius is all about progress and modernity. Modernity? What? So this is the time to move forward. The new moon in Aquarius card means no looking back. Change is on its way and it could come quickly. Whether you get the change you want depends both on whether you believe you can have it and how much you're relying on others to bring it to you. This card comes with the suggestion that you may need to do things independently on your own, but be loving, not too pragmatic. Time may be of the essence when this card comes up. Aquarius energy has an electric feel to it. Certainly, there is a sense that you need to let go of the past and move towards your future as soon as possible. Explore the idea that it's not what you know, but who you know. Okay. So, some meanings for this card can mean you need to be more detached from a situation. Thinking outside the box will bring you the solution. More pragmatism is called for. Improve your karma by doing some charitable work. So, yeah, charitable work in terms of the Six of Coins here with the helping others. So helping people is going to give you some good karma. But of course, with helping people, you should never just do it just because you're like, oh my God, my karma is bad. Let's just help people. You should just do it because you want to. So yeah, interesting. Okay, let's go to the new moon in Aries and see if we could get additional information. Okay, so new moon in Aries, it's time to take action. Interesting. The flame is lit. Ooh. A wonderful new start beckons and you're on the right track. Drawing this card is a superbly positive sign if there is something you want to happen in your life. Take this card as a big yes from the universe. This is the time to really tune into your dreams. You may still have a long way to go. After all, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, but you're on your way. Determination, self-assertion, and bravery are called for, but the hot fire of Aries is driving you towards success in whatever endeavor you're asking about. The caution, don't go too fast and forget your manners. Treat people well as you charge towards your goals. You'll create much better karma for yourself. Don't ever think of giving up. And then some additional meanings are doing your best and be happy with that. Avoid being brash right now. You need a 12-month plan, and a new male is coming into your life. Ooh, a new male is coming into your life. That is interesting. Okay, full moon in Gemini. Okay, sorry, I'm just reading all these, and then we can get like a collective. So many moon cards. The answers you need are coming. Excited. This card is a reminder that it's important to speak your truth, but remember that your words have consequences and impact your listener. Right now, you need to guard against indiscretion. The answers you need may well come soon. The issue you're facing could well be one or a few conversations away from being resolved. If you're inquiring about a love situation, a little flirting may be called for. Wow. If you're in the middle of an argument, this card comes to you as a reminder of the old, very non-Gemini message, least said, soonest mended. It's good to talk, but be careful you aren't causing yourself any issues with your words. Words have enormous power. As metaphysician Florence Scovel Shinn put it, your word is your wand. You create magic and your own reality every time you express yourself. Have an important conversation, but stay calm. Okay. Some additional meanings are don't be superficial. Someone is trying to flirt with you. Have you noticed? You need to laugh off the situation and just move on. Job applications have good prospects. Oh my gosh, love that. Wow. Okay, so you got so many messages in terms of your moon cards. So I want to say in terms of collective energy, I'm just getting that in terms of like your yoke, which I still don't know what that is, with the whole like you're gonna feel tied down and frustrated. Of course, like with the Aries cards, like time to take action, push through. But like I feel like with Aries, sometimes like they're like the ram, so they push through without even thinking. And sometimes they push into the wall. So just to kind of be a little bit careful with going too fast, taking a little bit of time. But then also you have the new moon in Gemini telling you to just be a little bit careful with your wording, because sometimes when you're angry or you're frustrated or you're upset, you say things that you kind of like would not say if you were in that situation. So kind of taking a step back just to reduce any possible drama, and using your Queen of Cups stability to kind of put out the fire. Just kind of be like, okay, listen, let's take a step back and let's just look at this in a different way, you know? And then with your Aries card, I think bringing love into a situation, um, kind of like leading more with your heart and your intuition this month is gonna really help. Like using that like more empathic side of you to understand that even if people frustrate you sometimes, that sometimes they don't even know it, and you can, of course, kindly tell them, but just not letting things kind of like, if things go the wrong way, like not letting that like kind of like throw in the towel. Because I do get a mature energy with your card. I mean, with your group, I feel like you are able to handle your emotions, but sometimes we all have bad days where like I fucking can't, right? So yes, yeah, a lot of advice. Wow, that was a lot of reading. We're gonna get your self-care card for April. What's your self-care card? So you have reassess. Interesting. Wow. So she's duplicating herself. Clonings. So you have the right to change your mind. Okay. So if something, okay, so I keep coming back to this card. I might actually read this card for you too. So if something making you feel tied down, okay, you know what? Let's just read it because I feel like because I want a little bit of clarity, because that yoke card kind of threw me for like a curveball. I was not expecting that card. So let's read it together and see like what we can get, because I feel like that card is kind of saying something that we don't know. Okay, I found it. So yes, the yoke card. Feeling tied down or frustrated, a heavy, large yoke, worn and weathered from years of use, appears in front of the querist. This card signifies that you feel tied down and frustrated in some aspect of your life and you wish to break free. Do not rely on someone else to set you free. Unfortunately, no one can give you the freedom you desire but yourself. Check connecting cards to see if they reveal which aspect. So yeah, I feel like something maybe in your life is kind of making you feel a little bit trapped. I feel like when you go through your hermit phase, sorry, not hermit. I keep saying hermit, but maybe it is kind of like, if I keep saying it, it could just mean like, as some maybe in the beginning of the month, kind of taking time apart. But yeah, the Hanged Man is just kind of like giving the sense of like, what do we want and how are we going to change it? Like giving yourself time to think and really evaluate once again. So yeah, if something in your life is really unsatisfying for you, whatever it is, you have the right to change your mind. You have the right to reassess and go a different way. And in terms of if it is for you career, because you did get the career focus card, sometimes it's okay to like change careers, and it's never too late. Like don't think, oh my gosh, I'm so old, I have to like do all this again. It's totally fine. Like some people go to school when they're older, and some people change careers when they're like halfway through their life, and that's totally fine, because the worst thing is to do something that you absolutely hate for the rest of your life. So yeah, and even if this is maybe for some of you guys it's more about relationships, it's okay to reassess if something's not satisfying for you. Like why are we staying in it if it's really just like you feel like it's almost a hopeless cause. But yeah, very interesting. Okay, let's get your love card. I got a new deck. If you're interested, it's linked in the description. It's from China, so there's a little bit of a smell. Okay, that sound is so weird. Oh no, I meant like the factory. You know when you smell the ink? I don't mind it. It kind of smells like a new book, but a little bit more synthetic. But anyways, it's a love deck. So yeah, this is my first love deck. I'm excited. Oh my gosh, let's read this. So this is your love card for the month of April. Actions speak louder than words. If you want to know what someone is feeling, watch what they are doing. Oh my gosh. So maybe you're dissatisfied. For some of you guys, of course, if you are in a relationship, you're dissatisfied by what someone is doing. And if you're not in a relationship, it could just mean like people in your life in general. Someone is doing something that, so they'll say something and they'll be like, yeah, like love you, girl, and then they'll like literally stab you in the back. Yeah, yeah, it happens. So it might just be one of those situations where you have to really think about if this is worth it for you. If the person is saying one thing and then doing the complete opposite, is this really someone that you want in your life? Is this someone one that you really want to surround yourself with, and just kind of reassess the situation a little bit in that aspect, as in, am I happy with this? Is this what we want? Is this who we are? And of course, if it is in a relationship, that could also talk about, is this relationship sustainable? Is this something that I see myself with? If someone's just talking and no change, but they say they keep changing, but there's nothing, then another thing to think about. So yeah, I actually got this new Angels Numbers book, and we're gonna pull you like an angel number, and that will be your advice for today. Of course, I don't know your angel numbers because I don't know who's watching these videos, so unfortunately, I cannot find the number that you keep seeing, but I will just choose one for you as a collective. I'm excited. Okay, so let's choose this one. Ooh. Okay, so 750, limitless love. Love yourself and others freely. Your angels are asking you to practice unconditional love today, not only for others, but for yourself as well. Journal about the vulnerability that occurs when demonstrating unconditional love to yourself and others. So, yes, loving yourself, I think, during this time is going to be really valuable. I feel like I would say, like, if even your Aquarius new moon card says, like, bring love into the situation. I would say give people the benefit of the doubt. Not every, as much as you're like, oh my God, the world is evil. I totally get it. Sometimes people just going through a bad day. Not saying it's acceptable to act like an asshole, but like sometimes you just gotta give them some space and come back with like a lot of positivity and love. And do that. I would say try that first. It's always good. You don't catch bees with, was it vinegar or whatever they say? Catching bees. Anyways, so then putting more love into a situation and then seeing how that goes. And then if you start to see the actions are speaking louder than words, people are taking advantage, you're getting frustrated, and you communicate with them and it's still not worth it, then you start to reevaluate. But sometimes people just need love. As much as it is like, oh my God, why am I like being nice to a toxic person? Of course, to a degree, some people just having a bad time and they're just unhappy with themselves. But then sometimes they see someone positive like you and they really change their perspective. But once again, we gotta be careful because there's the borderlines of people being snakes and taking advantage of people that are nice. So yes, think about that for yourself. Use your emotional intuition to figure it out. Okay, so we have your yes or no portion of the reading. So think of a yes or no question, and then you have 3 cards in front of you. Number 1, number 2, number 3. And whichever one you choose will be your answer for your yes or no. So we're going to start with number 1, a year from now. So in terms of a yes or no, this seems like a yes, but not right now. It will be later granted. Things are just gonna take a little bit of time, but I do feel like things are gonna fruition. So it's more of like a yes, but not right now. That's your answer for pile number 1. And if you chose number 2, your answer is there's something better. So yeah, seems like a no. Once again, no's are not always bad. Sometimes it's kind of like showing you that better things are coming. So sometimes saying no to something is actually a blessing because you would have missed out on something better. So yeah, once again, this seems like more of a no, but it could also mean not right now or not the right situation. And if you pick number 3, your answer is getting more information. So this one is actually more of like kind of more leaning towards a no, just because we don't really have everything in alignment to make the decisions. So getting more information, figuring things out, weighing the pros and cons. I think whatever situation you're asking about, it's kind of like more of a no, but also could be a yes, kind of a maybe, kind of like not sure. Maybe you're not supposed to know. Sometimes you're not supposed to know. But yeah, I think that's it. I hope you guys have enjoyed your reading today. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video if you enjoyed. And once again, everything I use is linked below. I hope you have a wonderful month. Tell me what the yoke thing is because I don't know what the hell that is. And I hope to see you again in my next video. And I'll see you later. Take care. Bye.